So, well, one of the things that we've been working on with Sunny is moving away from situations that make her uncomfortable rather than moving towards them and trying to make the person or whatever go away, or biting or anything like that. We also want to make sure that we work on just getting her more comfortable in these situations, you know, and not feeling like she has to do anything because we don't want them to stress her out so much. So what we're going to be working on right now that I'm going to demonstrate in this video is how we're going to counter condition her to things that stress her out. What we're going to use in this video is the curtains because that's what she's really been freaked out by recently. And what I'm going to be doing is I want her to stay in her bed. So she's a far enough distance away from the curtains. I'm not forcing her right into it, but I want her to be able to handle just having something concrete to do, something stationary, where she can see what's happening, but she has to kind of just sit there and watch. And so I'm going to be working at like the lowest level she can handle. So I'm going to walk up to the curtains, and what I'm watching her body language. She's panting, it's hot outside, she was just outside, and she's just a generally stressed dog, so she pants a lot. But we can use this to our advantage in that we can watch this as a signal for when she's at the highest point she can handle. So what I'm gonna watch for is when her mouth shuts. That's when I'm gonna stop what I'm doing. I'm not gonna go any further, I'm not gonna push it. I'll come back and I'll give her a treat to help her understand and help build this new association with stuff that stresses her out. That these little things that she's aware of, that she's not certain about, that will lead to aggression or to reactivity if they go on, that they can actually be kind of pleasant. They're not such a bad thing. However, I'm going to be enforcing her staying in her bed so that she's not getting up, sprinting around, pacing around, making split-second reactive decisions because she's stressed. So if she gets up, I'm going to tell her nope, I'm going to remind her to go back to her bed, and I'm going to tap her at a pretty low level on the e-collar just to help enforce this and help her get the concept a little bit quicker and make it a little bit clearer. Good. I'm not correcting at high levels. I don't want her to have any more stress in this situation, but I want her to be aware of what's happening, and I want her to be present and not making a bunch of her own decisions. I want her just sitting and kind of watching what's going on and learning it's not so bad. Nope. See, and she really anticipates. That's part of the reason that I want to enforce her being in her bed, is because I want her just to understand that if I tell her play, she should stay there until I tell her very specifically she can get up. But if I haven't told her that, I want her to really stay anchored there so that she can be aware of what's going on and work through it. Good, and not anticipate what's going to happen and not anticipate how she should respond, or just make a bad response based on what she's anticipating is gonna happen. Good girl. I want her to be able to sit with that moment of uncertainty, that moment of, ooh, I don't like what's happening, I don't like how this is going, and work through it and make a better decision. Good. Good. Good girl. What a good dog, Sunny. I know, this is so hard for you. Good girl. Good. Good dog. Good. Good. Good girl, son. You're being so good. Good dog. Good job. Good. Good girlie. What a good dog you are. You're being so good. I know this is so hard for you. Good girl, son. Good. See, I don't necessarily want to come over there and coddle her and comfort her because I don't want her thinking that like this is a situation that she should be stressed in. You know, I don't want to sit with her when she's really anxious and really just like freaking out and just having a big reaction and hold her because I don't want her feeding into my anxiety and thinking it has to do with the situation. I want to stay rather calm. I'll praise her. I want her to think this is a good thing, but I don't want to be sitting here like, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Because then she thinks that I'm stressed, and she's going to associate it with what's happening and think that I'm stressed about what's happening rather than I'm trying to comfort her, you know, let her know it's not a big deal. Which is, again, part of the reason why I want her by herself, is because I want her to be able to handle this happening when she's not right next to me. Good. Good girl. Good. Nope. Good job. Good. Good. Nope. Good girl. Good. Good. Good dog. Good girl. Good. Nope. Here's one. Place. Good girl. Good girl. Oh. Good decision. Good dog. Good girl. Good. Very good. Good girl. Great. Good girl, Sunny. Sun. Please.